Currently, there are two versions of Earth, and they're very different from each other. The multi-dimensional new Earth and the lower dimensional alternate Earth are existing simultaneously, as the third dimensional Earth no longer exists, only as a hologram in our minds, replaying, reenacting traumas from our conditioning. Transitioning between these dimensions often occurs unconsciously, and you may or may not notice the patterns. However, for those of us who are consciously walking this path, gaining wisdom under the guidance of our soul, we're learning to navigate dimensions, navigate these worlds and these timelines with more grace, with more elegance, devoid of trauma and drama, which is just not necessary. This demands the utmost love and self-care for your body, which is the sacred temple that holds your soul. Adjusting to these heightened frequencies and this heightened awareness is infusing you with more of your higher self, your soul's energy, and the emotions necessitate the timeline that you are choosing. So you may experience fatigue. You may feel like you just don't have the energy to do certain things. And sometimes that is how our body stops us from reactivating a reality in our time-space continuum that's not beneficial for us. The best thing to do is to surrender to this. Take time out. Try to go slower when you can. Make time to actually detox the 3D matrix from yourself to step into the higher dimensional frequencies of Zen, of peace, of joy, of serenity. Also, sunbathing is going to be very useful. Get as much sunlight as possible. I know the sun feels hotter than it used to be. That's for a reason, and it has a lot to do with us shifting through these new earths. Fundamentally, what originally existed as these separate aquariums that we lived in, representing these different dimensions, are now starting to merge with one another into a singular, expansive aquarium where these different timelines are intersecting and they're converging into a unified timeline, which is ultimately the timeline that is going to be the anchor for this paradigm shift in beliefs, our awareness, our values, creating the new earth, which is created with the heart and not the ego. Some people may or may not be prepared to confront this new energy coming in. And so there may be these challenges if you lack awareness and you're not sure how to navigate through what many ancient texts spoke about as the underworld or the halls of Amenti, Kali Yuga, or Duat. So this is the time now for you to realize your soul is training you to be a higher dimensional being, to be accountable and responsible for everything that enters into your reality, because we are in the laws of the universe, existing in this physical body with a mind that is a quantum computer, an ego that was created by the 3D matrix conditioning, seeking to protect us from things, using coping mechanisms that may be reactivating the old you, the old way of being, which creates the old timeline and the old reality. So I hope that this short video made it make sense, because I'm continuing to speak about these things as we go through the bifurcation of two earths. And be sure to follow me on YouTube and become a part of our Patreon family so that you can get the real scoop, because this is just touching the surface.